Hey guys, how are you doing? So it's been a couple days, more than a couple days, since I've done any of the chakra healing spreads, and I wanted to apologize. Mercury was definitely taking its toll on things, and I've actually had to um, edit completely differently. My iMovie still is not exporting, so Mercury's winning. But yeah, I'm here, I'm back again, and we're going to do the heart chakra balancing spreads for everyone. And instead of doing the long intro, which was like 5 minutes where I was talking the whole time, I decided to do all of the heart chakra balancing um, items or information for you at the end of the video. So if you want to watch it, it's in video form. You can pause it and just screenshot it on your phone, and then you'll just have it, and you don't have to sit there and listen to me talk. So I feel like everyone will be more appreciative of that than having to listen to me talk, because I was getting annoyed. So anyways, hope that this intro is a little bit easier to deal with. All right. Here are your readings. Hey Cancer. So today we're going to do your heart chakra balancing spread. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ancestors, please help me to set aside my ego so that I can deliver the message that is in Cancer's highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first card is the card representing your heart chakra right now, Cancer. You are feeling like you're following your path. I feel like what you're doing is where you're supposed to be. Some of you could possibly be torn as to what you should be doing. Feeling as if there's others either depending on what you choose or judging based on what you choose. Whatever it is, it's in your mind destiny oriented. And so that's why it's got you kind of like a toss-up. What's the best way for Cancer to improve self-love, please? There's I'm hearing stream of information. There's a stream of information. You've got two choices that you need to make. I feel this is the inner child helping along this choice, choosing which choice, helping choose which choice. It's weird. It was like a need to not let this completely engulf you. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. That doesn't play into anything for me to be able to put anything into that. But there's, yeah, don't let it engulf you. Not taking on more than you can chew. Whatever you are aspiring to may require further knowledge or further schooling, further teaching, hands-on teaching. But there's like a duality here, because I see these as two very different types of archetypes. They're both very different. Body, language, everything. It's both. It's a contrast. What do they need to embrace so that they can have more self-forgiveness, please? Interesting with this reading. Okay, I'm not really sure when that flipped over. This is an interesting reading. Contrasting opinions, contrasting thoughts on what the next choice should be, contrasting thoughts on where you should go. This is really interesting. It's the best way for them to balance their heart chakra. Hold on, guys. I'll get to the bottom of this. There's just, there's like the cards are flying everywhere. Like cards are flipped over that I didn't see them flip over. Like this is just a very interesting reading right now. So I'm just gonna ride with it. We'll see what's going on. How can they balance their heart chakra, please? Like, honestly, this entire reading has to do with your spirituality and your connection to your guides and your higher self. And being able to see, like, the disconnection from self and your guides right now has you literally... Okay, it's coming to me now. So the reason that I'm like this is because I'm so in your energy. Like, you don't know what's up. Like, this is like one's up, one's down, one's up. Like, they're flipped over, some aren't. You know, like, you're having a hard time grasping what it is that needs to happen. And it's because I was getting too much into the details of what and why. And it doesn't matter about, like, those little details about what you're actually dealing with. What matters is the overall reading, and the overall reading is the necessity to connect to yourself again. Okay, you're not connected to your inner child, and you're not connected to your third eye. And because there's a disconnection, there's a contrast between what you want to do and what you're doing, or what you're doing and what you should do. And they need you to expand your higher self, your connection with higher self by rooting yourself. You have to root yourself. You have to sit and meditate to get there. You have to sit in silence and get that silence so that you can delve into your own thoughts and work your own thoughts out for what they are versus what is going on around you and the emotions you may be feeling because of said things going on around you. When we have the ability to master our thoughts, the things going on around us don't matter because we're able to view what's happening without having it feel as if it is happening to us. And a lot of that it's a practice. It really is a consistent, everyday meditating, connecting with self type of life, really. And like I said, I'm having a problem like picking words. I'm like kind of discombobulated. Like there's a need to connect to self because this feeling that I'm feeling right now is a feeling of disconnection. And when you're disconnected from your higher self, you're fully in the three-dimensional world. And that's like, material things and bills and, light and pay your phone bill and all this stuff that doesn't actually pertain to who you are as a human. And because, you're focused on all these other things, it actually keeps you away from that connection. So they need you to expand into your higher self, and this contrast and this confusion, this inability to connect with your inner child and your third eye is going to diminish, and you'll expand into the destiny of what you're supposed to do. All right. That was a little bit harder to read. Usually I can go by card, but this in particular reading, I needed to pull these all to get the full message. That's interesting. All right. So the result of balancing the chakra for Cancer, please. Abundance. Wow, that's cool. I mean, you can't argue that. The minute that you let yourself get connected to your inner child and to your third eye, you're going to expand. It's like light is expanding with your guides helping, and you come into abundance. That's freaking awesome. We like that. Okay. So I'm going to pull a Lightworker Oracle card for you, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with this. One card, please. One message for Cancer. One message for Cancer. Okay, that was the one. Life path. Alright, I see why you guys wanted me to pull that one. I never pull from the deck. Ever, ever, ever. I let them fly out. And as you guys can tell, they fly. Like, I don't need to. The cards talk. They literally, with intent, if I might add. So this is number 20, and it's life path. So this is something that has been divinely orchestrated. This is part of your divine soul print. This is something that has been predestined since before you were born. Okay, let's read what it has to say. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You've been enrolled in spiritual training. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you are undertaking or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. Okay, so this all, it's pretty obvious what's going on here. Destiny, life path, this is pretty cool. Case closed kind of thing. You're in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth, while simultaneously helping others. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with the spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you're in spiritual training at the moment, look at the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of, a growth edge, where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love. It's a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue and even feeling of defeat. Yet you will never give up. You shall continue, and in time you will triumph with a feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you are working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself, no matter how effort you apply. You are being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your Call upon your own higher self and soul to take over all aspects of your issue. Be patient. Do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it. Use your spiritual practice, for example, meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, yoga, time in nature and prayer to strengthen you as you move through this training. If you are uncertain about what is happening in your life now, don't fret. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of the greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. This oracle is also a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you, whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different resources. You are being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you are not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. That's amazing, Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful card. And honestly, I might read this invocation out loud too, because this is the coolest invocation I think I've seen from all the signs. So good job, guys. All right, I will see you guys when we do the throat chakra spread. Namaslay.
Yeah.